Hey everyone, just got off a fun conversation from the morning rush, and today's topic was really about locking in lessons and locking in wins from the past week. And part of that is a lot of times we come to an awareness, come to an awakening, see something newly, and then we don't put it in place, like lock it in, so that in the future we're going to see it that way again, or be reminded of it that way again, or realize we should do it that way moving forward. And sometimes it can be as simple as one of the topics of conversation today was waking up early, the value of waking up early, but because you haven't done it, you don't implement it. But then you do it and you say, oh, that was really valuable. And then a week later, you're not waking up early. And then it's reminded of you to say, oh, I thought I should be doing that. I'm not doing it. So there's a value in not only awareness and awakening, but then committing and putting a new habit in place that locks it in, especially if you've decided and determined and seen how valuable it can be. So that's the challenge, I think, for all of us in a moment is, ooh, that's a cool thing. I've been to a lot of personal development programs, a lot of training sessions, even just a lot of informational sessions, and you see something, you learn something, but then you realize a week, a month, a year later, you didn't do anything with it, even though in the moment you said it was incredibly valuable. So for anyone tuning into this today, the thought is there something that just happened? I keep a notebook of all the things that I go through, I go to, so that I have follow-ups, so that I have lessons learned and different quotes. I even used one today because AI is such a prominent topic of conversation from yesterday's tech meeting that I went to. And it was for a company called Meter, who's doing some revolutionary things inside the landscape of software, hardware, infrastructure, and the full tech stack for connectivity. And one of the things that came up during the comments from the panel in front of the audience was somebody asked about AI, and the CEO said, wow, we went 20 minutes. It only took 20 minutes before somebody asked a question about AI. And then he referred to the conference that everybody had been at a couple of weeks ago. And it was one of the industry-wide conferences. And the quote was, how many times did you hear about AI before you wanted to kill yourself? And the room laughed. But why is the room laughing? Because in some ways, AI is really making a mark and a dent, and it's overwhelming everybody. In other ways, it's starting to annoy people. It's starting to be something like, let's stop talking about it because all we do is talk about it. And so there's going to be different paths that people choose and people think about AI. And that may be something too. If the topic is locking in something that you're learning, I'll tell you what, like there is a lot to be learned about AI. And maybe the thing to lock in is to simply make it a regular daily habit to practice with it, to explore it, to think about it, because it can be highly leverageable and valuable and multiply your productivity, multiply a lot of the things that you have doing, and also reduce the amount that you have to do. So there is a component of that. Those are my thoughts today. It was a great morning rush. If you're listening to this and you want to join us, it's www.themorningrush.org. You can sign up there. You can get the link. We meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. on Zoom, and would love to have you there. If you did listen to this, drop a like, comment, some thoughts. We'd love to get some feedback. And also we're always looking for great people to connect with. It's a great community. So if you're someone who's up to big things and cool things and you want to come and find out what we're up to and share what you're up to, it's the perfect place to do so. Look forward to seeing you soon, and have a great day.